Hey guys, welcome back. Today is a plant chore video, but I was looking around and I was like, I have to do a lot of Philodendron Strawberry Shake chores. And so this video is just gonna be me looking at all my Philodendron Strawberry Shakes, maybe propagating, repotting, and yeah, let's just jump into it. Apologies in advance, it is very dark in Toronto today. All clouds, guys. All the clouds. So the first thing I want to start out with is the one that I propagated and took top cutting. So these generally have bigger leaves. I finally got some wicking cord. So I was thinking I was going to put the wicking cord in the moss pole and then fill it up with LECA just to see if it keeps the LECA moist. So I might have to transfer her to a bigger pot. And because I'm doing that, there's another strawberry shake. I think it's this one. So the one in my favorites video. I mean, come on. So I think I'm gonna repot her in the same medium. Let's just grab you. Oh, isn't that exciting? Imagine these all in like a big bucket of LECA. Okay, a little bit of an issue, guys, but we're still gonna do it. This is all the LECA I have left. And I swear I had another bag. But if I had another bag, it would have been on this cart. So I'm hoping that the combination of the other two pots, it'll be okay. So I won't be able to fill the moss pole with LECA. I'll do that after, but I will put the wicks just to see how it is. So I have some wicking cord here. I got this from Amazon. And we're just gonna put it into the reservoir and then up the pole. And then when I have a chance, when I have enough LECA, I'll fill this up. It's gonna be a little interesting, but here we are. Again, I got this bucket and net pot from Indoor Growing Canada. I bought it online. It's a hydroponics store. Let's first begin putting this wicking cord through the net. Oh, I need scissors. Oh my gosh, it's stuck under the pot of LECA. Look at this. And so I'm just starting off with the moss pole. You could see that there are 2 tabs. Thankfully for these net pots, there's some holes at the bottom, so I'm just gonna slot them through. And then I'm just going to put the wicking cord through the top, and then I'm gonna pull it through the bottom here. I'm not sure if like tying knots affects the wicking ability, so I'm not gonna do that. I might just put a zip tie between the plastic and the string. So I don't know if y'all are gonna be able to see. If not, future Kevin, zoom in. So I just put a zip tie just to guide the string. And because I don't know, like, am I gonna thread this through the LECA? Okay, we're gonna leave a lot of slack just in case. Hopefully this is enough. I'm just gonna cut here. And so I'm just leaving this much. Let's do the other side. So same idea, guys. I think I want to do one more. Okay, we're gonna do 3, and we're just gonna see what happens. This could be just a total fail, but I just want to try it. You know what, guys? I think I was supposed to wet the cord first. Okay, well, we'll just see what happens. So just in here, taking my LECA. Let's start off with this beauty. Like I said in my favorites video, I'm kind of scared that it might snap. I'm gonna have to cut all these roots, man. Okay, I'm gonna cut all these roots. And by cut, I mean I'm just gonna pull them off myself. Oh, this hurts because they're good roots. This plant, although it's not like gigantic, this was one of my first strawberry shakes I put into LECA. I just cut it back a lot. This root system has probably been in this small little planter for like 2 years. Okay. Here we are, root ball in. Okay, so this strawberry shake is a very interesting one because it was going like this, down and up. And I'm gonna have to cut off a lot of these leaves. These leaves are so beautiful. Look at these guys, they're so wonderful. And that's just because I have to submerge a lot of the stem into the medium. This is the best that I could do for now. I still don't think it's gonna be too crowded when I put the other ones in. I'm just gonna have to see how the root system is. Okay, so I know I did this recently and I feel bad for disrupting these cuttings, but let's look at the roots. Oh, look at that, beautiful. So that's this one over here. Oh my God, everyone is doing so well. Look at these roots. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? There's so much chaos. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Wow, guys, this is amazing. There's so many LECA drops. Look at this one. Okay, Just gonna put you here. I don't know, guys. This is hard. I'm just holding it in place, y'all. And I'm just gonna pour in the remaining LECA. Oh, guys, I'm mad I broke this leaf off. I know she's just green. God, this is like the cutest thing. Wow. So, this is gonna be, hopefully, fingers crossed, my biggest strawberry shake. Again, ever since I got my strawberry shake, I've just been chopping her continuously. I did to bring back a lot of variegation, also to experiment. Oh my God, I'm making a mess. Making a mess. Okay, so, I don't know. I just want to take a closer look. Look at these leaves, guys. So stunning. And oh, I can't get over this leaf. It's so beautiful. I don't know if this one's gonna live. I said that before. And it's worse now because I had to get rid of a lot of leaves that had a lot of green. So I'm gonna see if the plant just does well. But look at her. Again, when I get more LECA, I'm just gonna fill that in. Oh yeah, I need to fill up the reservoir actually. Guys, I'm like holding the bucket like this. Isn't this hilarious? I don't know, guys. I think this is so funny. I'm just like, it's like I've shopped for some strawberry shakes. Okay, guys, I have my leftover nutrient solution. I just changed my nutrient solution for my plants and LECA. I got a question about my opinions of how long you should keep your nutrient solution. I never go longer than 3 weeks. I've heard a lot that people say a month. I don't know if I agree with it because I have had nutrient solutions sit out for a month. I don't know if it has to do with like certain temperatures, you know, potential contamination, but at a month mark, mine tends to smell. I don't know. And because there's no roots going outside the net pot currently, I like to put the nutrient solution a third way up the net pot. So this is gonna get messy, guys. Where my nose is where I put the nutrient solution. Just for now, guys. I'm just gonna put these ends on top. And yeah, I still don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna try it, but look how pretty. Are you kidding me? The only unfortunate thing is that I'm not set up to have these big buckets under a grow light. I think they'll be okay just off to the side perhaps. Maybe just, actually, I could put this under, I'm gonna make room, guys. I'm gonna put it under a grow light. Okay, I moved her. She's right over here. The grow light is pointing that way. This window is a west-facing window, and during the winter time, the sun is lower in the sky. I would say after 3 p.m. to about 5, that's when the sun comes directly through here. Obviously, there's a balcony and some obstructions, but it does get quite a bit of light. I'm just looking at the light meter. We're at about 500. So we're looking at about 500 to 900 foot candles. So that's pretty good. Continuing on, I have 3 strawberry shakes. I just want to take a look at them because actually this one is okay. So I'm not sure. I think I talked about this one. Yeah, I think I did. Okay, so this one, I basically cut the top here just because I wanted to try to get this kind of variegation back. And when you have a plant, the method that people usually do is that they cut back the plant to the last variegated leaf. And then from that node, there's a higher chance of you getting a variegated leaf. So we'll see, guys. So don't need to do anything with her. Okay. So similar to the Philodendron Pink Princess, you can have moments where leaves get stuck on your strawberry shake. I want to show you this. Look at this. Oh my God. Okay. I am known for just doing it without spraying it. So this time I'm just going to run it over the faucet. So why don't we let her chill in a sink? Now for this one, I'm kind of debating. So this strawberry shake is living in pond currently. Like the other one, I wanted to bring back more variegation. So the last leaf on this plant is this one. I made a cut here, and it's one of the top cuttings that you saw me transfer into the bigger bucket of LECA. Similar to the one that was pushing out a new growth point from the top node. This one is, however, yeah, you could see it right there. The one below that, it's growing a bit quicker, and I'm scared that it's gonna favor this one. Do you see it? There's a chance it might favor it. So this is the leaf, and I'm a bit concerned because looking at the stem, it's a darker, I guess, red color, and you can't even see any light pink stripes. So I'm just scared that the node here will push out a leaf similar to this, which is fine, but like I'm kind of going for more variegation, and it's hard to see, but like if you look on this side, you can see a little bit more pink, I think. Can you see a little bit more pink? And that's why this leaf was more variegated. I'm looking at the other nodes below and they're not pushing out any new growth points. So, okay, do you know what? I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm gonna ask you guys on Instagram. I'm gonna ask you guys to vote. Oh, hey guys, happy Sunday. Good morning. And is it the morning still? It's 11, it's still the morning. Look at the Christmas tree. So I'm gonna leave her. Maybe when I get enough votes, I'll decide. So you are spared, my dear child. Okay, now that girl's been chilling in the sink, just for a little bit, let me see. I'm just pulling slightly. Oh. Do you know what? It is coming out. There's still a chance though, because she's bent so much, if you should come and zoom in, that over here it'll snap. I find that happens though, even though you release the leaf, there comes a point where this will just bend completely and then it breaks. So even though it's coming out slowly, I just don't want it to get to that point where it snaps. Ooh, 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 please, please. Okay, this was easy. Maybe I should start doing this. Wow, so easy. And can we, for 1 second, appreciate the variegation on this strawberry shake? The newest leaves, so the 3, or the 4 actually, so this is 1. Now we have a totally cream one. Then this one, thank God for that green. And then also thank God for this one. And now I don't know what this one's gonna look like. Also, I find when leaves get stuck and you free them, sometimes there's a lot of discoloration. And they tend to be like smaller. I guess because with it being stuck in the petiole, it's stunted its growth a little bit. Maybe I'll put this in a place where I could keep a close eye. Wow, I was really excited to chop those, but I guess it didn't happen, guys. Let's look at these beauties. So these are single leaf cuttings, single node cuttings. I'm forgetting which video I included these. Why did I chop you? What was the reason? Anyhow, they're here now and we're looking good, guys. Again, I really just packed them in this cup. And sometimes when you do that, you have a few, like for example, this one, guys. Actually, there's a root. Look at this. I can't, this plant is so beautiful. This leaf. Okay, I thought she was, cause she was right at the surface. I was like, she's not even touching the water. I guess she was turned this way cause you could see some new root growth there. So never mind, she's doing okay. I usually do this once a week where I look at, you know, if there's any roots, if there's any rot. I'm almost certain I propagated these and then I didn't wait for them to callus over. Oh, this one. No, but you're one of the prettier ones. Not squishy, guys, but there's no roots. No roots. But she's so pretty. This would be an amazing one, you know, just genetic wise. And even looking at the stem. So this is the node, guys. Do you see how much bright pink is crossing through that node? Oh my God, please. Oh my God, this one too. So this is the leaf. Look at the node. It's all bright pink compared to the dark part. Look at that. So it might be too variegated, but we'll just see what happens. So at this point, all of them kind of have the beginnings, like that bright red over there, the beginnings of new roots. And so yay, no squishy roots, guys. Oh, you oh, you not squishy. Look at that new root, she's coming. And looking at the node, you can see 2 bright pink skinny stripes on each side of the node, so we'll see about that. See, I can tell that this wasn't even touching the water. This was a top cutting. That's why she's more yellow. And you can see that she wasn't even touching the water. Nothing is wet. Guys, this is exciting. Look at that cluster. Look at that cluster. Oh my God, yes. Whoa, I feel like I'm gonna speed this up. I feel like this is boring. Oh my God, how are you still alive? I'm always scared for leaves that look like this, but I guess because there's some green. Oh yes, and there is new root growth. Look at that bright red, yes! I haven't come across one that's rotted, so that is wonderful news. And another factor really is giving it a lot of light. If you put these into water and you don't give it enough light, how is the plant going to grow any roots? Not that variegated, but look at these roots. And if you look on the other side, because that's where the node is, you can see all those stripes. So exciting. Oh, and the same with this one. Okay, same with this one, fully green, but the node is on the other side. And I don't know if you could see the crystallize, but she's a little crystally on the edges, which means that she's getting ready to push that new growth point. A lot of times when I see this first, the plant is basically focusing all its energy in the new growth rather than the roots or the adventitious roots here. So I feel like, and this is just kind of based on my experience, I think that she's gonna pull energy from this green leaf and push out a new growth first, and then she's gonna push out more juvenile roots. Whoa, look at you. All of these are so stunning. I just cannot. Beautiful roots. And this is what I mean, submerge different nodes. So this is the top one, so I submerged this one here, and you could see that she's also rooting at the bottom. But again, it gives the best chance for the plant to survive and root. This one here, look at that. Okay guys, I don't want to toot my own horn, but none of them are rotten. We have 100%, you know, survival so far, and I want to say 90% of them have started rooting, so that is wonderful. I'm gonna wait. I usually wait maybe an inch or two of root growth, and then I like transferring her. So we'll give it a few more days, maybe a week, we'll see. I'm just gonna put them back in here, and I'm gonna prioritize the ones, oh, so pretty, the ones that don't have any root growth. So I'm just gonna make sure that those ones are in the water first, because it'll come to a point where there won't be any room. This is like when you go on vacation, even though I don't go on vacation, but like when you pack a suitcase and then you unpack it, because obviously you're on vacation, and then you go to pack it at the end of your trip, and it's kind of like, how did all of these fit? Anyways, we've managed, guys. Wow. Okay. We're just gonna do plain water. I know I have nutrient solution, but I need to save that for a few other of my plants, so we're just gonna do water. Oh, okay, and guys, don't yell. I talked about this the last video. This is another one. I'm not kidding. It's probably been like 2 months that she's been like this. Okay, I have, and I got these from Amazon. These go out of stock so quickly. So I think these are they 3-inch? 3-inch translucent pots. So, the plan is, put them into pon. Let's put them into pon. Do I have enough pon? I think I have enough pon. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna put some pon just about halfway. Then we're gonna take a cutting of our choice. Wow, they're all like packed. They're all packed in this cup, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, this might get messy. Let me put you in the sink. Oh, and they're all rooted too. Okay, let's just pull them all out together because the roots are just latched. Do you see that? Do you see that? They're all latching onto the sides. Oh. I know I'm gonna break some roots, guys. Oh, yeah. Okay, not that many. Insane. Okay, I'm just pulling on the stems because the roots have really encased all the cuttings together. And so I'm trying to separate them really carefully because again, there are some really good root systems here. I just gotta untangle them. Look at these roots. And beautiful, guys. Okay, let's put her in. I wish I had a shallower container, but I'm gonna put them in this container and just fill up the bottom a little bit just to keep the pond moist. I'm just gonna put this on the floor because y'all know how clumsy I am. I do have a question though. When y'all, because I'm planning to sell a lot of these in spring 2023, what medium do y'all prefer that you get your plant in? I am not doing an air raid mix. I refuse. So it would have to be like either pon or moss. Just thinking about shipping something in LECA is just a nightmare. I don't know. I feel like it'd be easiest to do moss when it's dry. It's pretty light. So yeah, that'd be really handy if you guys let me know in the comment section. I feel like with it being in pon, I can easily transfer it into moss. I don't prefer to grow my plants in moss or have propagations in moss, but I know that it's the most effective way. I don't know. Effective way to ship plants. Oh god, this is an actual nightmare. I'm really trying to preserve the roots, but I feel like I'm gonna have to break a lot. Oh, okay. I feel like something broke here. Look at these. Oh my gosh, this one is wonderful. I could potentially sell this one now because I feel confident with the variegation. Obviously the root system isn't big enough, so I take that back. Oh my god, this one too. look at this variegation. It only has one root currently. Look at that. Okay. So cute. And because this is a strawberry, so this could have been potted a lot earlier because although the roots are very small, she already pushed out a leaf. And it would have been much bigger if she had, you know, the proper nutrients. But anyhow, because this is a strawberry shake video, let me show you, and I know I've showed you, I'm just like, I just can't believe the amount of strawberry shakes I have. But this started out as a 3-leaf plant. I got it from North Shore Tropicals. So you can see, future Kevin zoom in, like you could see that she was variegated, but on the green side, I know a lot of people feel the same way. They really want a strawberry shake that has a really good amount of variegation. It's tough because a lot of them out there don't, or people get cuttings like this, they don't know if the new growth point's gonna have variegation. But isn't that incredible, guys? That all of these cuttings that I'm showing you in this video came from that one tiny plant. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this one looks hilarious. So in this case, guys, y'all are gonna scream, I am not gonna keep these. Having 3 consecutive leaves, not good at all. So say goodbye. She did have good roots. That's what I mean, guys. Do you see what I mean? Like, I wanna make sure I give you guys amazing variegation in your strawberry shake. So I just wanna wait and see what some juvenile leaves will look like first. This one's doing so well. She already pushed out a new growth point here. You could see that the roots are wild. And if you look closely, you can see variegation. That's another issue if you have, you know, these propagations growing in a cup for too long. The roots start growing up, and then when you try to repot them, you have to push all the roots down in order to cover them. I'm really interested to see what the pricing is going to be like for the strawberry shake in 2023. I know generally early on, the prices in the beginning of the year stay pretty high. Ooh, these are good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I've seen that in 2021 also this year where I've bought a plant and like now all of a sudden it's like half or less than half of the price I bought it. Most notably the Monstera Bromarx Flame. I can't wait. The roots are so big and like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I do find though with a lot of plants with chimeric variegation like Philodendron Strawberry Shake, Monstera albo, Monstera aurea, Philodendron Florida Beauty. Because it's difficult to have beautiful specimens with every propagation, I think that's why those plants have stayed consistently expensive. Oh my god, look at this. Wow, I think this would have been like a half moon situation. Because, okay, I'll give you an example of what I mean. So, Philodendron Florida Beauty. This is like 2020 prices. The Florida Beauty, I think went up to, at least in Canada, like $500 to $1,000 for a good specimen. Then it went down, but it's still not cheap, guys. Definitely on my wish list, guys, but I need one with good variegation. I do find that that plant also, it's harder to propagate than like this plant example. For example, the Monstera albo has been around for years. It was kind of what got people into this like whole plant craze. It's still not the cheapest. Like the price has gone down, but it's, I don't know. I just find it interesting. Oh, these ones just don't want to let go of each other. Ooh, this one's a fat one. Look at the top. Love that. Oh my gosh. Beautiful roots. Has a growth point. Again, it would have been like bigger if I repotted it when I was supposed to. Oh my god, this one, oh, I broke the one leaf it had. That's broken, guys. Okay. And look at these. Okay. Super cute. There's like a fungus gnat just hanging out, girl. Okay, that's the last one. Oh, there is some variegation in the leaf. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's there. So y'all can see, I'm just taking some nutrient solution and we're just gonna water through the pond and then just keep a thin layer just at the bottom of the container. Guys, it wouldn't be a strawberry shake video without the ones that I've had in this aroid mix for like months. So again, we'll go through them. I am so in love with this one. I can't even handle how beautiful. And also the variegation's consistent. So mama leaf, first leaf, second leaf, and look at the third one, guys. Oh my gosh. Just gonna water them. And I'm doing a better job at keeping up with watering these. But yeah, do you see what I mean, guys? Like, this leaf is all right. The first leaf is totally green. Second leaf, you have just a little bit of variegation. And then I don't think this new one has anything. I'll wait a little bit more because y'all saw some miracles with the other leaves. And like this one, guys, mama leaf, totally green. When I rotate her, you have a balanced leaf. And the one after that is the same. So I would feel comfortable selling this one. Y'all, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this one. This one's gonna stay small for a while. Yeah, I'm gonna wait and see with this one. There's a chance I might cut it back to this leaf just because it's the most variegated one on this plant. But I wouldn't sell this plant how it looks like now. Ooh, look at you. Mama leaf, first leaf, newest leaf. Beautiful. Okay, good sign with this one. Newest leaf has a ton over there, but look at the previous two. Not a lot. Mama leaf doesn't even have a lot either. So I would keep this longer just because she's not that variegated. Okay, this big one. I would sell this now because although the bottom three leaves have just, you know, moments of variegation, this leaf is beautiful. And on the newest leaf, guys, look at that. Oh my gosh. So I would sell this. Look at these. I know I'm showing the same ones that I'm obsessed with, but like, I don't know, I'm just so in love with these shakes. And this one, I would feel comfortable. So mother leaf has a bunch, first leaf out has a bunch, and then the next one. Look at that marbling, guys. So beautiful. I can't wait for that to harden off. Just making sure the stopper is here and just going in a circle. Okay, and we're just gonna let these sit for 15 minutes to 30 minutes. Okay, so we're back in the room. I don't want to do this one. The last few strawberry shakes are the ones that were in the Ziplocs. The last time I showed these ones, I'm like, I'm gonna do it another time because I had no patience. I feel like I have to do it now. I just want to show a few more. So this one's in moss. I neglected her a bit. She's a bit dehydrated right now. So I'm gonna bring her to the sink after. And I think the last one is in Pon. I'm not gonna do anything with her, so I'm just here to show you that there's 3 in there. Oh, I need the strength, guys. I need the patience to take the moss. I'm gonna end up breaking so many, guys. I already know. This one doesn't have anything left. It's just a petiole and a whole bunch of roots. So what should we talk about, guys? I feel like I'm going to be here for a while. I honestly don't know what to talk about. Okay, let's go like a little deep then. So it's getting close to 3 months since I quit my full-time nursing job. You know, I found that the first month or 2, I was kind of in my head a lot about what I want to do. And I'm the type of person to overthink a lot. And when I'm like in the moment of just like overthinking, I kind of become paralyzed. I don't want to use that word, that's kind of dramatic. But because I'm like overthinking every little thing when it comes to like what I want to do, what kind of videos I want to post, I just like sit there in my thoughts and I don't do anything. And so I think these days I'm in the habit of just doing and not overthinking, you know, a certain task or overthinking something that I'm filming. And it's been great, guys. I value you guys a lot. And I really want to give you the best content and I want to do more stuff. I really do. I read all the comments and I know y'all want to see a strawberry shake care guide and y'all want to see a video about what plants do well in LECA, what plants do well in Pon, a guide to like growing plants in Pon. I know I have a lot of Hoya fans out there and y'all want to see my entire collection and you know what Hoyas are easy to bloom and like what my strategies are. And believe me, I want to do all those videos. But like I said, I get in my head a lot. And I want it to be like perfect. I don't think I've talked about this before, but my complete guide to LECA and passive hydroponics, God, I took weeks. I'm not even kidding. I took weeks preparing for that video. And can I just say, guys, I think it has like 117,000 views. And when I look at the analytics, like people do come back to that video, and it's just so wild. So I think because I know that that's a potential for any other guides that I put out, I need to put a lot of time and effort to making sure that it's close to perfect at least. That's just how my brain works when it comes to the content on here. Okay, wow. Look at these roots. So we got the majority of the moss off. I'm gonna put her off to the side. I'm gonna cut this petiole here because she's no good anymore. I'm just moving on to the next one, guys. Look what I bought. It's this fluval stratum that everyone is raving about. A lot of people commented saying that I should experiment with like growing plants in the stratum. So there's a growth point down there. There's 3 nodes. So I'm gonna cut these in 3 pieces. Whew, okay, so 1 bag of moss all done. Let's do this one. I feel like that took like 500 years, but I got one out. I had to break a lot of the root system, but mother leaf, the little baby is variegated and she has some roots there. So we'll see. I'm gonna hope for the best. Okay, guys. I actually stopped recording. That took an hour and my memory card was just getting full. So let me just show you this cute, ooh, I almost fell, this cute leaf. You know, again, you'll see with these ones, because they were in moss and I wasn't like paying attention to them, the leaves are like this small. That's one, oh my God. This one, I don't even know what to do with it. She started out with these 2 leaves, but look at the new growth. It's so small. Again, it's because I didn't give it enough nutrients when she was in the moss. This one I'm actually surprised. It has these 4 leaves, amazing root system, but she hasn't pushed out any new growth points. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna propagate her. So like I said with the other one, I'm gonna separate this into 3. And lastly, this would have been beautiful. I don't know if I showed this already. Beautiful variegated leaf. And then the tiny growth point that has beautiful variegated leaves, but they're very small. I'm gonna put them in pon. I just need to clean this up quickly because there's moss everywhere and like, don't tell my boyfriend. I mean, I told him already. I'm like, don't come in the room. I'm gonna put most of them in this planter full of pon. I'm just thinking, guys, I don't know. Okay, these are the weird ones that have the small growth points. But because the growth points are variegated, I don't want to cut them and chance it. So there's only 3 in here that I can see. The other ones, I think I'm gonna put in that bin with the other propagations. Okay, so this is one. I'll just pop her where the old plant was. Okay, and the other ones. So 2 leaves but 3 nodes. We're going to just cut in between 3, 2, 1. And between here, 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna put these all in the bin full of pon. I know I can put these into bigger, you know, planters. I just don't know how this moss adapted root ball will adapt to the pon. And because there's no new foliage growth, I just wanna see how it does. So I'm just gonna kind of shove it into the pon. Okay, and the last one here, because it's very variegated. Oh, I just broke a leaf. 3, 2, 1. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's start out with you. Bringing the bin back here. Yeah, guys, I still think it's wild that I have this many strawberry shakes. Like, who would have thought? Okay, and oh my gosh, these have been sitting in the sink. They've been sitting in there for like an hour and a half. Ooh, 2 hours actually. Let's take you out. You're definitely like watered and like happy. Okay, so they're all on the tray. We have all the ones in the bin here. There's more just past that orchid there. Oh, okay. I guess that's it. Thank you guys for joining me on this Philodendron Strawberry Shake journey. Definitely, I mean, if y'all haven't noticed, definitely my favorite philodendron is the Philodendron Strawberry Shake on your wish list for 2023. I think it should, just because like I'm biased. It's a gorgeous plant, guys. It really is. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've made it to the very end, thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.